Having a solid morning routine can set you up to have a more effective, meaningful, and less stressful day. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to put together a perfect morning routine for you, even if you're not a morning person. Hi, I'm Tasha with One Big Happy Life, where we help you find balance, build wealth, and live happy. Everything that you need to create the life that you want. So today, I'm going to be talking to you about how to put together a solid morning routine. Creating a great morning routine is a multi-step process, and I'm going to go all into the details in this video, but I wanted to make it easy for you. So I've created a free resource for you that you can download that will guide you through the steps that I'm talking to you about right now. And so you can download that at onebighappylife.com/morning routine. And I'll drop the link down in the description box too, so you can just click over. So what is a morning routine? Now, when you think of a morning routine, you might be thinking of, meditation and exercise and journaling. But I want you to expand out from that. Forget about everything that you've been taught that a morning routine should look like, because today we're going to be talking about how to create a morning routine that works for you and your needs. So how you can custom create your perfect morning routine. I want you to think of your morning routine as a set of tasks that you do every morning so that you can have more effective, productive, and meaningful days that bring you closer to living your best life. So it's all about putting together a morning routine that works for you to bring you closer to your goals. And every person's goals and preferences are different, so your morning routine will naturally be different and custom tailored to you, and I'm going to show you how. But first, let's talk about some of the benefits of having a routine, because yes, the way that you start your day matters, even if you're not a morning person. A morning routine can help you save time because you'll wake up and you'll know exactly what things you should be doing in what order, because you will have already decided which things are most important to you and which things you want to do when to set you up for your best day. Also, it reduces decision fatigue. So if you don't know what decision fatigue is, basically it's that we all have, think of your decision-making gas tank, right, that runs our car. And as we drive throughout our day and we have to make decisions, our tank gets lower and lower and lower. And so as the tank gets lower, our ability to make good decisions decreases. So we want to preserve our tank. We don't want to waste our time making 100 tiny decisions first thing in the morning that don't matter, like whether or not you should drink water first or brush your teeth first, or whether you should go down and have your coffee, then go back upstairs, then maybe go downstairs and work out. What do you feel like doing today? So that might feel liberating, but what it actually does is it burns through your decision-making gas tank earlier on in the day, so that by the time you get to the point where you want to be more productive and work on the tasks that are really important to you, whether that's first thing in the morning or later in the evening, if you happen to be more evening oriented, you've already burned through your gas tank, right? So you want to preserve your energy as much as possible for those important moments when you want to be more productive, when you want to be more creative, and use your morning routine to set yourself up for success so that you're not having to make all of those decisions right up front like that. Third, having a great morning routine makes sure that you actually get things done. So you're not missing steps and forgetting things because you have those things set into a routine that you eventually can do automatically, which also reduces stress. Now, I know that many of us are not actually leaving the house that much right now. But remember, not too long ago, what a frazzled morning would look like if you woke up and you didn't know what you were going to wear, you didn't know what you were having for breakfast, you didn't know where the kids' homework was, and you're scrambling, trying to get everything together because you're rushing to get out of the house. Now, imagine a morning routine where you and your family, you know where everything is. You know when you each need to do things. And so everything runs like clockwork, and you're able to leave the house, get everyone to school, you get to work without having all of that stress. And that's what a morning routine can do, not only for you, but also your family. And when done right, a morning routine can also boost your creativity because you're setting your whole day up for success. So you're doing the things that you need to do when you first wake up to align your day with your energy flow, your productivity, the things that you want to accomplish that day. So it just really sets you up for success. And now for the people who are not morning people, who are thinking, well, I'm a night owl, so I don't need a solid morning routine. The truth is, it doesn't matter when you're most productive. You can absolutely schedule your productive time for whenever your energy is at the highest. So maybe you are most productive at 3 p.m. or 5 p.m., and that's fine, but you're still waking up at some point. And what you do when you wake up will impact where your energy is at 5 p.m. and whether or not you're actually at your best when you hit your productivity peak, whenever that falls in the day for you. So even if you are a natural night owl, it's still important that you have a solid morning routine. It's just your morning might not start till, say, 10 a.m., and that's fine. So now let's talk about how to actually put together a solid morning routine. The first thing I want you to do is start with a vision of your ideal week, or even better, actually plot out what you want your ideal week to look like. So what kinds of tasks do you want to accomplish throughout your week? What do you actually want your days to look like throughout the week? Your ideal week can change over time depending on what's going on in your life and what your priorities are. So right now for us, all four of us are at home and we're homeschooling Reeves. And so my work day is not a traditional solid 8 hours. It's actually broken up into blocks throughout the day, but I still want to get my workout in. I still want to make sure that I'm able to spend quality time with Reeves, help him with his schoolwork. And so my ideal day incorporates all of those things. So based on when I want to work, I know when I need to start my morning routine. Now that you know what you want your ideal week to look like, I want you to set an intention for your morning routine. So what do you want for it to accomplish for you? What do you need from your morning routine in order for you to set your day up for success? Now, and again, this is entirely dependent on what your ideal day, what the flow of your ideal day looks like. For me, I like to work early in the morning because that is where my energy is the highest. Also, if I get a couple of hours of work in before Reeves wakes up, then that allows me to have a more stress-free day because I know that I will have taken care of some of the big tasks that I need to take care of in the business early on. So I want my morning routine to set me up to feel filled with energy and creativity when I sit down to work. I also recognize that working out is important to me, so getting in some amount of physical activity, and I know myself, and I am way more likely to get it done if I knock it out first thing in the morning than if I wait until the evening, especially if it's a day where I put makeup on or where I need to put makeup on or do my hair. So my morning routine then needs to include some amount of physical exercise. It needs to include something that's going to prime me for creativity. I love having my cup of coffee first thing in the morning. So typically for me, my morning routine will mirror what you'll see a lot when people talk about morning routines, in that I do like to work out. I do like to do some journaling. I do like to get in some meditation as well, all before I start my workday. But for you, it might be different. So as you put together your morning routine, you want to make sure that you have set the intention of what your morning routine is going to do for you, what you want it to do for you. Next, you're going to evaluate your current morning routine. So what do you typically do when you wake up first thing in the morning? What do you like about what you typically do, and what don't you like? Maybe you like a slower, lazy morning, but what you've been doing is hopping out of bed and having to head straight to work. And so that doesn't feel good to you. And so you'll want to figure out a way to incorporate that slower, lazy morning where you can get up, relax in your robe, enjoy your coffee, sit down for breakfast with your family before getting ready for your day. So you've got to think about, what are you doing now? What's working and what's not working, because that will let you know what you need to change. Next, you're going to decide how much time you want to devote to your morning routine every morning. So you're going to set the time first, and then you're going to fill the container, okay? Once you decide how much time you have to devote to your morning routine, and you know, say when you need to start other parts of your day, then now you know your wake up time. So if you want to devote an hour to your morning routine and then you know you have to start your workday, let's say at 8 a.m., then you know at the very least you need to be up by 7 a.m. So then I want you to set your bedtime to make sure that you are getting enough sleep, because a morning routine works at its best when you're making sure that you're getting enough sleep so that you can wake up energized and motivated and ready to flow through your morning routine in the morning. So now you know what time you're going to bed, you know what time you're waking up, and you know how much time you have for your morning routine. These are all important steps, so do not skip them. Now you're going to brainstorm things that you want to do in your morning routine. So what do you want your morning routine to look like? And make sure that you're not squeezing in so many things that your morning routine feels rushed. You know how much time you have allotted, so you know how many things you can fit into that morning routine. Now, I want you to actually create your new morning routine by plugging in those activities and times into your calendar so that you see what your morning routine looks like. Once you do that, the next step is to do it. Do your morning routine for a week or two and see how it feels. It's going to take time for this routine to actually become a routine, for it to become a habit. And when you actually start doing the routine, that's when you'll start to see, well, what works and what doesn't work. And in that case, you can keep a running list of different types of activities that you might want to try in your morning routine. Maybe you want to try a morning yoga session or a morning walk to clear your mind instead of meditation. It's all about finding the right activities organized in the right order that make you feel prepped and primed and motivated and ready to start your day. So now you have everything that you need to create your perfect morning routine. I'd love for you to comment down below and tell me some of the activities that you want to have in your morning routine going forward so that we can all get ideas from each other. And don't forget to head on over to onebighappylife.com/morning-routine to download your free perfect morning routine creation guide to get started. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Now, I know that you're here because you want to live your financial dream life, and one of the best places to start is with a one-year spending plan. So head on over to onebighappylife.com/spending plan to download our free spending plan template and start taking control of your money.